Well, by the way, while we're looking things up, look at that photo I just threw in there. That was Neely like a half hour ago.
I can't get in there on my phone now, so I'm not seeing
Excuse
some of
me?
this stuff. I think it's a good thing. What is that?
I would like to just justify that is not Neely's chick. Neely's chick sent me that photo.
Is that
Wow.
like a real fucking picture?
Neely's chick just sent me that.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what's going on there.
I love the little brother there.
Oh.
Is that Chad Kroger?
Never made her as a wise man.
Shit, that brother fucking smothered me.
Holy smokes.
Damn. Look at me, man.
She'd smother Aiken.
Yeah, she's a big girl.
She is a big girl.
Wow.
But if there was a story to tell, I'd hit it. She's no ham.
No, she ain't on TV. You wouldn't hit that just for the story.
I might.
She should go to Ethiopia and lactate.
Where's that fucking... You better hit the fucking...
She could save a lot of people.
There's not a lot that's like legitimate born with a pussy that I wouldn't smash.
Thigh, though. Jesus Christ.
See,
That's bigger than my whole body. Jesus.
So what?
dude, it's funny you mentioned that, considering the last time that Joe and I were on this show with you was your amazing
Rhonda.
quote. One of the funniest things I've ever heard you say, and it might not be funny to everybody else, but I don't know why it hit me the right way when you said, "I'll fuck some ugly shit, bro."
I will. I don't care. You know what? We all go around once.
Dude, when I lived in Savannah when I was single in my mid-20s,
Yeah.
I had a couch that pulled out into a bed.
Okay.
And anytime I had somebody really nasty over that I was going to bang, I didn't want them in my bed.
So you put it on that.
Who knows what kind of shit they'd leave in my bed? I would pull out the couch bed, man.
I just don't understand how you guys could fuck ugly chicks.
Because
Like,
it doesn't matter.
it does matter.
Close your
No,
eyes. Think happy thoughts.
no,
doesn't matter.
No, Again, I've told Aiken this.
Dude,
the plaster casters, like, I completely subscribe to the Robert Plant philosophy.
No way.
When he talked about the plaster casters, like,
No way.
they had all these like rock star dicks, like they molded all these rock star dicks, and Robert Plant said, "I don't know how you can get hard around these fat chicks."
Dude,
it's you can't.
I could dump a load into a 75-cent car wash vacuum with the right imagination, dude. Imagination is key.
Look,
Dude.
I not so
Might cost me $1.50.
proudly announced. I not so proudly announced fucking both a ham and a fucking jar of applesauce.
Dude,
so with those two things on my wrist,
Applesauce?
You didn't.
I told that story on the show.
I
You
must have fucking...
I
ran upstairs to
when
get a
I was
beer.
when I was a little kid and I was trying to fucking figure out pussy and trying to figure out what I was gonna do. My mom used to buy these little jars of applesauce. And I would take the lid off because it was metal, and I would throw it in the microwave for like 20 seconds so it was warm, and I would stick my dick in the fucking apples.
Oh, my
Then
God.
once he got into necrophilia, then he
must
took it
have-
right out of the
Yeah,
fridge.
right?
Came right out of the fridge.
Break or something. I missed that one.
And then, but no, that was the same. That was
At
the
what
same
point
thing.
did you gravitate towards actual apples? 'Cause
Now,
it was
would you
tighter
put it
than
back in the
sauce?
fridge for the rest of the family?
No, of course. Well, that was when. And Joe, you probably didn't hear this horrendous story of mine, but I'll tell it again. When I was young, at one point I fucking cut a hole in a ham and fucked the ham.
Now, you put that back for the family.
No, I didn't. I threw it away.
They
and
wonder
nobody-
what happened to the ham.
Well, that was Neely's question.
Nearly dead.
Where'd the fucking honey baked ham
I
go?
just
I got the
threw
next
it away. I threw it away. But a ham kind of, in retrospect, a ham sort of felt a little bit like a pussy. It was like slick and it was
Well, if
wet.
you were going for real sensory, experience, would
I
you
was
like
just-
grab a fish, like a swordfish or something?
Dude, back in those
Okay.
days, I probably would have.
Okay, what kind of... Okay, you just said, in retrospect,
Yeah.
the ham did kind of feel like a pussy.
A little bit.
What kind of wrong-ass, horrid pussy have you
Lots.
fucked that it felt like a ham?
That's
My
first of all,
God.
First of all,
You're not going to die
Wait,
from your
wait.
accident.
Wait,
Hold on,
wait,
Jim.
wait.
Hold on.
No.
You're not going to die from your industrial accident.
Yeah.
You're going to die from some weird ass fucking STD you got
Maybe.
from fucking a broad that feels like a honey baked ham.
He's gonna get mad
that
cow
is
disease
wrong.
in his-
How would
he's
you
gonna
know?
get mad cow disease in his dick from a ham.
Right? Seriously. Some 1690s pirate disease. You're going to get in your fucking dick from fucking broads that feel like a ham.
He's got
How do you
mad
know?
ball disease.
How do you know what a ham feels like?
Because I don't fuck a ham. No one does.
Wait.
There's no reason to fuck a ham.
How old were you when you fucked this
13.
ham?
13.
Did you have pussy yet?
No.
See, there you go.
No, Jim, there's
You
no.
don't-
You don't fuck a ham.
No
one ever goes,
no.
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fuck a food.
I'm not saying you don't fuck the ham, but
Jim,
he
have you
didn't-
ever said,
whoa,
look at this food, I'm going to fuck
Didn't
it?
your family ever ask you to stuff the turkey?
I am not.
Not in that way, brother.
But
Not in that way.
Wait a minute.
No, there's no wait a minute.
No,
Take
wait,
my
wait.
side, Jim. Take
Wait.
my side.
No.
wait.
You don't
wait.
fuck food.
Can I speak?
It's food.
He has 20
No.
empty
Jim,
spam
you
containers
don't
under his
fuck
bed.
food.
Let
I'm
Jim
not
speak
saying
here. Let
he
Jim
was right
speak.
for fucking the ham. I'm just saying.
You're justifying fucking food.
No,
Let him
you
say
didn't-
what
you
he's
didn't
gonna
let me
say.
finish. God damn it! Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
He's instead of bestiality, he's into
This is
feastiality.
what. Okay, here's my point of the whole thing. Before you were going ape shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, let's hear this.
He thought he was fucking pussy. He didn't know what pussy was like, so he thought he'd try. I'm not saying it was right.
It doesn't
I was-
matter.
What kind of relatives did you have if
He
you think
thought he
ham
was.
was
Yeah.
I
No, Jim, I understand what you're saying, but okay,
I wouldn't fuck a ham.
I didn't know what pussy was like either. When I was like, 12,
But
13,
no, I
hit
agree with
puberty.
you. I would not think
You know
of
what I
fucking
didn't
a
do?
ham.
I didn't find a slab of lunch meat and stick my dick in it.
Neither did I.
Am I the
Neither
only
did
one?
I.
Am I the only one Thanksgiving Day when they bring the turkey in that I was sitting there with a raging boner? That never happened to you guys.
From now
Come
on.
on.
From
See,
now on,
Joe's got Aiken's back.
when you
Joe's
have
got
your
Aiken's
when you
back.
have
Joe.
your Easter dinner,
Thank you,
you're
Joe.
getting ready to eat that fucking ham. You just think of fucking Aiken sticking his dick in it.
They were pulling on the wishbone. It wasn't the wishbone I was hoping they were tugging on.
You weren't wishing on that. Just don't pull either side. Just don't pull either side.
Oh my
Believe me,
god!
John, I'm not saying
I
what
was
he
gonna
did was
say,
right.
like-
I would never do it.
Even I'm not. Let's be clear. I'm not necessarily trying to justify. Well, what's the big deal? I fucked a ham. Yeah, it was absolutely fucked up. I'm not going to try and justify that it was anything but fucked up.
Were you high?
Did you cuddle
No.
with it afterwards?
Demon, where you at?
It just was one of those fucking weird.
How long did it take?
to come?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. That's a whole nother question. Wait a minute. This has not been answered yet. Wait a minute. Okay, so
Did you
when
like
you
kiss it and
fucked
talk
the
dirty
ham,
to
did
it?
you come?
Oh, of course I came. Yeah.
You blew a load in a ham.
Did you talk dirty to it?
Wait a minute.
Did you not listen to that show when they talked about
I did not listen to it.
You,
Did you?
jackass.
Did you talk dirty to it?
I definitely came.
So did you say that when you talked about fucking the ham before?
Yes.
So you
Now,
did
were
say you blew a load in
I
the ham.
blew a load in the ham.
Were you moving the ham or was
Oh,
the ham
my
staying
I was
there?
moving
Lord.
the
You were moving
ham.
your body.
Dude, he was 13. He probably came in 2 fucking
It
minutes.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Now I know why
It was.
you say you'd fuck anything
Because
you
I have.
fucking came in a ham.
Because I have.
He lost his virginity to
Jesus.
a ham.
Hey, at least he
No.
was fucking
No.
honest about it.
No, that ham.
He lost his virginity to a teddy bear.
that ham was
Honey
my,
glazed ham, Aiken glazed ham.
that
There you
ham
go.
was- that ham was my second piece. After
Oh my
after
god.
the applesauce. The applesauce was first.
Steak knife and the Winnie the Pooh
Wait a minute.
doll,
Wait a
dude.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did that? You wait. The applesauce actually made you jizz too?
No, I don't think I came in the applesauce. I just fucking.
Is that
Honestly-
the best quote you've ever heard? No, I don't think I came in the
Hey,
applesauce.
honestly-
Look at Demon. She's got
There
a
you
fucking
go.
picture of
There
a
you
sandwich.
go. It's one of my home videos.
So you actually jizzed in the ham.
God bless
Yes.
you, Demon.
Does Pornhub have a food category?
Let's
They
look.
might after tonight.
They probably do. The fact that there's this photo of this guy fucking a Cornish hen here.
Oh,
I'd
is that the
imagine-
Sean
Is that
Kaiser?
what that is?
Is that Deshaun Kaiser?
I'm about to get sued in about a week.
Holy shit. Look, I'm not above admitting that I did fucking some really heinous shit.
I did too, but never food.
Well,
No,
I mean, whatever.
See, it's even worse than that.
For
You
10
never
years now.
Yeah.
I've heard it all.
And you told me today you fucked the ham, but you didn't tell me you jizzed in the ham.
Well, what am I going to do? Leave myself unsatisfied? For
I
God's
don't
sake?
fucking know.
What are you gonna leave them with blue balls? Or
Now,
what?
would you take like a can? Would you take a can of Spam like in a public restroom? And
No, but I have jerked in a public restroom before.
well, I know that. That's
Of
why I was
course.
asking if you'd take
You-
a can of Spam with you.
Yeah.
Who hasn't? You have never jerked in a
No.
public in no public bathroom.
No.
You haven't? You have or haven't?
No comment.
That's a yes, you have.
Look at you being all surprised. The guy who fucked the ham and jizzed in it is like, oh, you haven't jerked off in a
First
public
of-
restroom?
and I'm going to tell you
You're
why.
the most depraved fuck ever.
doesn't matter.
See, I'm a little more
I'm not
civilized
alone.
than Chris.
I'm
I've
not alone.
used the bathroom, but fitting rooms possible.
I'm not.
I was trying on pants and it's
I'm
kinda-
much more civilized.
I am not
Right?
alone. I am definitely not alone in jerking in public places.
Hey,
Come on.
Wait a minute. After I saw this worm shit, I'll believe anything.
I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Where? I mean, have you ever jerked in a public place? What's the craziest public place you ever jerked in?
Me in a boat.
I haven't
fishing
jerked in
by
public
myself.
ever. Actually,
Never.
no.
Jesus Christ.
No.
You're just fucking depraved.
What
No.
was your answer?
I'm
He
just
says
always,
he's never jerked anywhere in public ever.
I'm terrified of getting walked in on. I got walked in on by my dad when I was
cares? I
19
got
and I
walked in on by my
got
dad.
terrified.
I got walked in
Oh,
on my
you jerked off the first time you saw Stephanie right in front of her.
No, she
Probably-
sucked his dick.
Probably playing.
See,
fucking
if
bad.
I was more drunk, I could tell you the story of Stephanie and I, what happened the first time we met up in person.
Should
But
I
was
tell
not-
it?
Here's 10 more beers.
No, it was.
They had
Hey,
ham for dinner.
There are CMS episodes.
With a special glaze.
Steffi and I, the first time we hung out, we watched a Browns game, and it was a 4:00 game. It was the Browns and the Chargers. That's what happened.
Bullshit.
That was the only thing that happened.
They were aroused by ham.
Bullshit.
No, it was just we were attracted to each other when I met her at Pierre's in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and we had a connection. We had a great conversation. It was a great conversation, and about an hour later, we were out watching the Browns and eating pizza.
And you
Because
never
she
stopped.
and I like to converse.
And you never stopped.
Yeah, right. If you ask her, we never started.
Dude, I'm going to say that you're in the minority of people that have not jerked.
Now,
in
what
a
makes
public
you think
place.
most people have done that?
Because
Because
I
he
know.
fucked a ham and jizzed in it.
No, because I know that people, more people than less, are sick like I am. Maybe not to the extent.
No, that I'll give you.
Now, maybe not to the extent, and certainly not to the willing to admit shit that I am. But I know for a fact.
I'm going to
that
go piss in your front
You
yard.
think
by the way.
women too? You talking about women too?
Yes.
yeah.
I know for a fact. Well, I'll just go with guys first. I know for a fact that 7 of 10 guys have jerked off at work. 7 of 10 have to have.
Okay.
Because that's a public place. Now I know for a fact, and maybe not for a fact. I know from knowing myself, I guess. Like, we used to go to the public pool over there in fucking Kent Roosevelt. And I know when I was 15, 16 years old at Kent
Don't
Roosevelt.
tell me you jerked off in a pool.
Of
Public
course I
pool.
jerked off. Not in the pool, but in the locker room. In the locker room. Because you're in there, you're watching all these hot, wet girls jumping up and down on, titties bouncing around. Titties are all wet, jumping in and out of the pool. You fucking your dick gets a little hard. You go in the bathroom in the fucking handicap stall and you rub one out.
What about the confessional at church?
Now you're gonna ask me to tell a story that I probably shouldn't
my
tell,
God.
but
Oh, my God.
It
You
was
know
not-
what's going on here?
it
He
was
jerked
not-
off in church.
It was not a confessional.
You were laying on the altar.
I used to work at St. Joan of Arc's Church in Streetsboro, and on Wednesday nights we had bingo. We had to set up for bingo, and then we had to hang out for bingo, and then after bingo,
bingo, he went back to the rectory for a story.
No, but during
The
bingo,
rectory.
during bingo one night, there was a girl that worked there. I was like 16 years old. We started making out, because she worked with me in the cleanup or the setup in the cleanup. We started making out, and then she blue balls me. She got fucking nervous and fucking.
Well, yeah, Jesus is up there staring down at her.
Yeah,
dude.
but she got all fucking nerved up, and she's like, "No, leave me alone." Blah, blah, blah. So I went in the fucking bathroom at the fucking church and rubbed one out.
Now, if Jesus,
I can see
if Jesus
that.
was real, why wouldn't he stop that
Well,
from
maybe
happening?
because Jesus was not fucking a bunch of chicks. You think he wasn't rubbing his dick?
Wow. Now
they-
we're risking getting struck by lightning.
When
What
they,
do you
when
think-
They came, when they came to the resurrection spot and the rock was pulled aside, there was a bunch of tissues laying in there.
Dude,
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Are those happy tissues or the sad tissues?
dude, where do you think the ideas for seeds came from? Jesus. Jesus laid some seeds, so then the plants laid some seeds. Simple.
I'm all for discussing anything except for shit that's going to send me to fucking hell.
Well, you're not the one telling the story. I'm the one that jerked off in church, not you.
Now,
Did I hear you say that 7 out of 10 people you think jerked off in public?
In their work.
There's
At their
no
workplace.
way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So 7 out of 10 people that are handing me food through the drive-through window
Oh, yeah.
have been jerking off.
Oh, yeah. Dude, think about it. Think about it. They're all...
They fired off knuckle
I
children
don't
before
want to think
handing
about
you
it
your
'cause I'm never
Whopper.
going to a drive-through again.
Dude, everybody that works at a Wendy's and a Burger King and whatever, they are 18 to 20-year-old horn dogs. And they're looking...
Stop ruining Wendy's
and
for
they're
me.
looking
I love
at
Wendy's.
they're looking at a bunch of people in a bunch of different states of dress, so you're going to get that odd girl here and there with her tits that are fucking sweet, and you're looking at her and you're fucking looking.
But that doesn't mean, dude, I've seen all kinds of sweet pairs of tits. That doesn't mean I
18.
raced into the bathroom to jerk off.
18.
Excellent point, Joe.
18 years old, though? 18 years old?
I didn't.
I
do-
did. Oh, my God.
Not every time.
Not every time, no, but what I'm saying is over the course of it, dude, if you think that you haven't gone through a drive-through window and eaten a burger that had a trace of jism on it, you're insane. It's happened. Everyone in here that has eaten anything from
So
Wendy's,
those fries aren't salty from salt?
nope.
Bullshit.
Did you ever notice the chicken McNuggets smell a little bleachy sometimes?
Shut the
Don't
fuck
say
up.
that. I just had chicken McNuggets about a week ago.
Bleachy. You know, that does raise an interesting question.
Yeah.
I've actually had like
What kind
friends,
of medical condition do you have that you're
Yeah.
bleachy?
people say, yeah, I've
He
actually
fucked a
like, friends have
Clorox
said,
bottle.
like I have.
Right after the ham, he thought he had to disinfect, so he fucked a Clorox bottle.
I fucked a bottle of
He was
deep-
afraid of getting...
That fucking
greaser.
ham ain't never going away.
After the
brother.
ham, he was afraid
Yeah.
of getting salmonella, so he fucked the Clorox bottle.
I poured Drano on my dick just to get the grease off.
The toilet duck committed suicide.
Whatever I had to say, I completely forget because I'm just picturing you fucking a bottle of bleach now. What is it with you, man?
Well, again, these stories are when I was a lot
What's
younger.
the besides the ham? What's
It,
the what's
okay,
the
wait a minute.
strangest
It
thing you
doesn't
fucked?
matter. It
What's
doesn't matter how young you were. Who thinks to fuck a ham?
What's the strangest thing I fucked?
A
a
ham.
ham?
That wasn't.
Well, no,
That
he
wasn't.
said
That
it
wasn't.
wasn't
That
the
wasn't.
ham.
That
Wait a
wasn't.
minute.
I
That
gotta
wasn't
say
human.
the applesauce.
Wait a
I
minute.
gotta
The
say the
fact that you're
applesauce.
thinking about it means you fucked something worse than a ham.
I didn't
Wait,
say
wait,
worse.
wait.
I said the applesauce.
A ham and applesauce. That's even Steven as far as I'm fucking.
That little.
Yeah, but he's trying to think now.
When that
what
little
does
door-
that say?
When
I'm
that
trying
little
to
door
think
on the
if there's a-
cuckoo clock opened up,
I'm trying to
he'd shove his cock in there.
No, but if we're gonna tell horrendous story, I'll tell another horrendous story that I
God,
should
here
not
it
tell.
comes.
This is not like fucking something, but it's just one that God knows what I was thinking. I was like fucking God, it had to be 10 years old, maybe 11.
Demon, what the fuck?
And
oh my
was
God,
wondering what
Aiken,
my
look
dad
at
was,
Aiken, look at this picture Demon put. Oh my God,
Jesus.
Demon, you're officially going to hell.
How many? People,
Oh God,
Demon, that's even rough for you.
wow.
I think the strangest thing that I ever did with my dick was probably 10, 11 years
He
old.
put it in a fucking gas pump nozzle.
I
Yeah, right.
I burned the head of my dick on a light bulb.
Why? Jesus Christ. What were you thinking?
I don't even. I'm going to tell you what I was thinking.
you should have at least stuck it in the socket,
I'm going to
dude.
tell you what I was thinking, and this is so fucked up that I can't even believe that I'm telling this story, but I'll tell it. I don't care.
Demon, my God, what is wrong with you?
How, and again, I was 10 or 11. I want to be clear on that. You know how when you're young, maybe you guys did this, maybe
No, we don't.
No, not with your dick, with your hand.
No.
You would put it up next to a light and you could sort of see through it, like the red that goes through your hand.
Oh God.
I wanted to see
the inside of his dick.
I wanted to see if I could see through my dick with fucking the light bulb. And I got too close. And I burned the head of my dick on the light bulb. And I mean, that shit hurt like
Dude,
no one's...
I burned my dick one time.
On what?
I was sitting on a toilet smoking a cigarette, and I went to throw the cigarette between my legs, and the cherry of the cigarette landed square in the middle of the head of my dick. Dude, I had to come up with excuses why I couldn't fuck my girlfriend for weeks because I had a big blister on the head of my dick.
All I can picture is the dude in Big Lebowski when he's like after the proctology, whatever. He's like, he's like, "Wah! Wah!" like smacking the thing out of his wang. That's all I can picture you saying that, Joe.
Well, I will say I can understand Aiken's thing there because he was only fucking 10.
I was young. I was 10 or 11.
I can fucking understand something like
it
that.
It was stupid.
No,
Shut up.
Jim, you cannot understand it.
No, he was 10.
It doesn't matter. What were you doing at 10? Were you trying to put your dick on a light bulb?
No,
or were you playing with
hey,
fucking Star Wars
look
guys?
at who we're
Or
talking
Legos?
about here.
Or, I don't know,
This is
something
the guy
that says
that-
putting your dick on a light bulb.
This
fucking
is the guy
Chewbacca.
that fucked the ham.
We're not talking about him. Why you say you can understand?
Because he was
Why don't you
10.
tell your stories, Jim?
Because he
Come
was
on.
10.
I can kind of understand.
See?
yeah.
Jesus
When I-
Christ.
dude, when I was
Hey,
first, when
is
I
he a fucking millennial? Maybe we better throw his fucking ass.
I'm not a millennial.
It's a prude.
I can't relate to being 10 years old and putting my dick on a light bulb.
I ain't
Prude.
saying
There's
I
nothing wrong with that.
I've
You're
never
a
did
prude.
something dumb like that, but
Then why do you say you can relate?
You're a
because he's
prude,
10.
John.
He
now
was
when
10.
I first started getting into self love, I don't
Fuck.
even remember how old I was. 10,
Yeah.
11, 12, however
Yeah,
old.
sure.
I didn't like warm up anything in the microwave as depraved as Chris has done. But I did think that maybe trying like Ben Gay might be cool.
Yeah.
That oh my god, dude.
Lotion.
Don't ever do that.
No, it's awful.
Hey, when
Don't
you're
ever
young,
do-
you're
I've done that.
stupid.
Oh my
I've
god.
done
You
that.
try stupid shit.
It's the worst.
But
never-
you don't put
never-
your dick on a light bulb.
Dude, never put
Why
Ben
am I
Gay
the
on your
only
dick.
one in this room that doesn't find it weird?
I'm not saying that particularly,
Dude,
but
I'm asking why you said
That's because we're normal and you're
I'm
the
just
one that's
saying,
fucking
He
weird.
was
John's
10
a
years
prude.
old.
I'm abnormal because I never thought to put my dick on a light
He
bulb.
was 10 years old. He was
Welcome
thinking
to the
something
CMS, ladies and gentlemen.
You're a prude, John.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking
he's a
prude.
millennial, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. You never tried anything, you boring fuck.
No,
Now,
apparently I
after-
didn't.
After the ham, did you think it was a good experience?
Yeah. I don't have any.
But you
now.
never try. How many times did you do?
Dude, I couldn't fucking keep hiding $30 hams.
Yeah, but you could take like a chicken breast. You could take like a chicken leg or something.
I mean, what the fuck am I going to do?
A
It's
turkey next.
Yeah, what comes next?
Yeah, dude. You could take a chicken breast and just cram your dick in there.
Fuck these
No.
these $85 roast beefs, man. This is getting a little
What
expensive.
about, dude? What about a hot pocket? Is there anything more perfect for fucking than a hot pocket?
more perfect to fuck. Now, if I was going to fuck some food
Like
today,
a tuna hot pocket, dude. It's got everything.
tuna.
I see where this is going.
It's got the smell. It's got a texture. It's got everything.
I could probably craft a pretty good pussy out of some fucking lasagna noodle.
Well, let's go make some and see.
You could probably take that, fucking wrap it a little bit, put a little.
You can judge his sex partners by the amount of cheese that he uses.
Yeah, you put. Just think about it though. If you put some of that, like melted in a little bit of ricotta, but don't melt it too much, it would kind of have that grip, like when you're deep in a pussy a little bit. Might not be so bad. New project this week.
I can't relate.
Grip. That's the
Grip.
See, Steven in the chat room says it right. Hot Pockets always come out really hot in one part and really cold in the other. I wouldn't put my dick in that. You never know which one. You'd be like,
I don't think
ooh, this isn't so bad. Oh, shit, I'm blistering.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing Hot Pockets. I'm trying to think if there's any food that I would actually fuck with now. I don't think so. Again, I'm not 13
Why would you
anymore.
ever fuck food?
Because I was 13. I was stupid.
Because, dude, food won't judge you.
Yeah. Doesn't talk back. I'm going to say it. Food sex better than regular sex.
You're full of crap and you know it.
Just because it doesn't fucking mouth
did
off.
you have to pay child support to the ham? No. End of story.
I don't, dude. The funniest thing is I don't remember what happened. That I
Did
guess
you have to take the ham on the tilt-a-whirl?
I threw the fucking ham away, man, and I don't remember how I got away with fucking a ham just being missing from the fridge. But
that's because your parents were standing outside the bedroom and they were too embarrassed to say anything about it.
They might have. They might have known.
Why else wouldn't they question the ham being gone?
They might have just known because my mom knew.
That was the week they installed the lock on their bedroom door.
My mom knew of some crazy shit that I was into. I mean, and she like even when I was like dealing pot and my dad walked in on me banging my one girlfriend, and he just fucking closed the door. Like he walked in and I was fucking mid-stroke, and I was, and he just was like, "Oh, it's time for dinner," and closed the door, and it never came up again. Like he never later was like, and I was 14, 15. And it's not like once she went home, I got fucking yanked onto the couch to fucking, what are you doing? It was never brought up again.
I had a few things like that were never brought up that you wonder why they weren't brought up.
Yeah, I that one I definitely, if ever I thought I was going to get hammered for something, it was that, for banging this girl in my house while my parents were home.
That's probably why I have never jerked off in public, because I got walked in on by my dad when I was 19, and I think I have to give my okay.
And you know what he said? He said, "I understand, son."
No, he did not.
What did he say?
I think this might be the greatest answer ever given. Like, I was in an abject panic. Like, it was me and my girlfriend and her best friend and her boyfriend.
They were all in the room when this was happening?
No, it was nice. No, it was me and my girlfriend in my bedroom, and then my older brother's bedroom. He had moved out years ago, but it was like a spare bedroom. They were in there fucking. And I had asked my parents, like, "Hey, can I have that? Just give me 2 hours, because me and this other guy were gonna make dinner for the. I was 19, so making dinner for the girls. But my dad came home early because he decided he just doesn't. I'm not staying.
Jerk off in the dinner?
No, I did not. I'm not aching.
We were having ham,
but yeah. It's Jim spits
the beer everywhere. Awesome.
Way to go, Joe. You made Jim choke on Yingling. So, my parents are supposed to be out.
Yeah.
And, we had, done some food, and then we go upstairs. They're in one room. I'm in my bedroom. My girlfriend. I will never forget this. I'm butt naked. My girlfriend's butt naked. I'm literally maybe a half inch from. I'm literally like going forward to put my dick in, and the door to the bedroom flies open, and I hear my dad's voice go, "What the fuck is going on in here?"
Oh boy!
And I just froze. My girlfriend just squeaks like, "Ah!" And I had no idea what to do, so I freeze. And I'll never forget the thought that went through my mind. Yeah, the thought that went through my mind is like, well, I obviously can't lie at this point, so I go, "You're fucking walking in on me. What the fuck do you think it looks like?" And there's a 10-second silence, and I'm frozen above my girlfriend with my boner touching her puss. And my dad goes, "Well, get the fuck out of here."
behind him.
And I hear the door slam, and then I hear this knocking on the door of the next bedroom. Who's in there? Who's in there?
Oh boy!
And my girlfriend goes, "We should probably leave." I'm like, I think I need to just stay here for a second. I literally was like in push-up position for about a good 2 minutes, like panicking, just waiting to hear my dad go down the steps.
Why don't you just hop out the window?
Because it was like the second story, and it doesn't matter. All I know is it was the only time in my life that I ever said something my dad could not respond to.
You should have started spraying towards the door, or he would have got the fuck out.
Oh, I was. Well, the best was we were supposed to. Here's the kicker. We were supposed to go hang out with my parents that night.
John, let that one go. Wait a minute.
No.
Just wait a minute.
I hadn't been in yet.
You didn't hear Joe's line.
Say it again.
I said you should have started spraying towards the door. That would have got him the fuck out of there.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the best one, like we were supposed to hang out with my parents that night. We were supposed to go out to dinner.
Yeah.
And so we end up going out to dinner with them, and I sit down there, and I'm already super embarrassed, and my girlfriend's embarrassed. We're by my dad, and my dad and my girlfriend and I are sitting there like all prim and proper, sitting straight up like nothing happened. And my mom to my right, she goes, "So I heard you were having some fun a couple hours ago, Jonathan."
Boy.
I'm like, "Oh, fucking goddamn, really?" Like, oh my God.
Pass the hot dog.
Do you like some beans with that wiener?
His mom's making a vein with ketchup on the hot dog.
We've got hot dogs and tuna. What would you like? Holy shit.
Wow. So Phil says we need a piss break.
Yeah, I'm with him there. Did we just do like another hour and a half?
We did.
Did an hour and a half about having sex with food.
It's 1:13.
Holy smokes! This show is flying by.
We went from
always
Joe's photographs to fucking hams, and then jizzing in front of your father.
All right.
Wow.
Dude,
Welcome to the CMS, motherfucker.
Yeah, no shit.
Kissing in a ham is a lot more fun than talking about my photographs.
I don't know. I thought that was pretty fun too, actually. All right, let's play some tunes. I need to piss and I need beer. Here's a band that is no longer in existence. They were Clevelanders. Not Night Demon. They're in existence.
APG.
Fuck APG.
Gallon.
The Violent Bluebirds.
Girth.
Never heard
It
of
fits with the topic of fucking hams and stuff.
Girth?
Girth.
Ooh, which one are we playing?
Blood, Lust, and Lies.
From the Ham Stretcher album.
Ham stretcher.
So here it is. It's Girth with the ham stretcher right here.
on your classic metal show.